Guys, just imagine if government could raise billions for climate action, not through aid, no, but through investment alone. So that's the promise that we could get if we're actually using sovereign green bond. What is it about? Well, that's what I'm about to explain to you today. What we're gonna do the rest of the week is to detail it even more. I guess that's the conversation you want to hear about because we talk about money. We talk about how could we make things happen, right? Okay, see you in the next few seconds. Hello, everybody. So, how are you doing? My name is Tony. I'm the founder and CEO of Renewable in Africa. What we do, we raise awareness about renewables energy and sustainability. So, if you are interested to break, expand into Africa, we are your eco bridge to this market. And we can help with visibility, with lead, but also deals. Or if you're looking to decarbonize, we again are your eco bridge to a sustainable pathway. And we can help with carbon footprint assessment and carbon reduction strategy. If you have any question of the sort, please do reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to talk to you about that. So, what are sovereign green bond or why does it matter? That's a question you probably want to hear first. So, these bonds allows nation, especially when you talk about emerging markets, to finance clean energy, sustainable transport, but also climate adaptation. And instead of having debt that would drag these economies down, so it becomes a tool for green growth. And that's actually what's interesting because, as you know, the idea is raising that money from some investors without actually creating a bigger mess in terms of the debt that many countries are already into, right? This is what we're talking about here. So, how does it work? Let me just give you a practical breakdown here. So the green bonds will be issued by government to fund environmentally friendly project. That's what we talk about. So the project could be solar project, so it could be clean cooking, this kind of, but it has to be environmentally friendly. So and it's backed by state credibility, reducing investor risk. So you understand that if your country it's not very much credible on the international market, it would be difficult for you to raise a sovereign green bond because nobody will really trust you and nobody will actually lend you the money, right? And the fastest growing segment of sustainable finance has been that, and it was raised about 200 billion globally. And an example of African country that have resorted to this approach at Nigeria 2017, but also Egypt in 2020. So we see there's an example out there. So the question that you probably want to ask yourself is, so how would you buy a bond if you knew it funded? So basically, no, sorry, let me repeat. Would you actually buy a bond if you knew that it funded clean water in your community? I'm sure many of you will say yes, right? That's the whole point. So, and at Renewables in Africa, we see this bond more than financial tool. They are eco bridge connecting capital to climate solutions. So we shouldn't dismiss them as too complex. We should take the time to understand how it works because they may be the most direct path, to financing in emerging market, Africa, and other countries as well. So clearly, you want to look at that. So definitely reach out to us, follow us to explain even more how this finance could rewrite the future of energy. So, like I say, I'll talk to you a little bit more in the next few days, right? Excellent. So you have a good day. I see you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, share, comment, and see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.